is up, guys? HTG Brian here, back with more Lego Batman. This is level 22, Stealing the Show Free Play. As you may have guessed, we're going to get all 10 of those mini kits. We're going to get the super villain stud requirement, which was a little up in the air, but we're pretty sure we got it isolated down to 126k. And of course, we're going to get that red brick and that hostage too. And because this is free play, all non-essential gameplay and cutscenes have been removed, and it has ever so slightly been sped up. Now, for your viewing pleasure, we're going to give you a quick peek at our overall studdage here. We're a ways away from our next red brick stud multiplier purchase, which is about 3 million, I do believe. We're going to cruise right by it right now. Yep, 3 million. And then we're going to go ahead and keep on with the keeping on. We're going to purchase the stud magnet. Now, this is optional. Now, basically, this is just going to help make our grind way easier. It's going to gather way more studs, and it's just going to add it up a lot faster. Now, by the end of this video, we're about 100,000 and some change shy of being able to get that next red brick multiplier. So, and once we get that, it's going to unlock everything, and studs are going to be just like pretty much overkill almost. We're not even going to have to do anything. We're going to get the super stud requirements almost immediately in all levels. Like, it's just going to be way easy. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. Before we jump into the level, though, we want to make sure we swoop up all of these just freebies hanging out here. We got the 2 purples, and there are a total of, what, 3 or 4 blues in here? And, of course, there's some gold and some silver 2s. We'll go ahead and hop into the old submarine, though, and choose the second level, Stealing the Show. You can see we got to turn that frown upside down, meaning we have not yet rescued the hostage here. We're going to go ahead and jump in and choose Clayface as our guy, because that's just who we roll with, and let the game choose the rest for us. And we're going to go deep diving down under. Actually, that's not really where we are. We're actually going up on the rooftops, but that's a whole nother story. As soon as we begin, we're going to smash and grab a whole bunch of studs and make our way up with the strong character and rip off this handle. And it's going to actually reveal some bouncing tiles, which turn out to be metal plates that we can build up onto 2 sections of a wall that will allow us to use our old moon boots to get up there. And actually, the hostage and a mini kit are both up there in the same room. So pretty easy peasy. And there's a ton of studdage up here as well. In fact, we don't even really have to make much effort to get them all either. In fact, there's one on the far left ledge that normally you'd have to go death-defying out on the side there, but it turns out it's actually slurped up right through the wall with our Attract Studs red brick. So hopefully you purchase that. All right, make that death-defying jump right there. That's a lot of death-defying stuff up on these rooftops, I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and smash both of those guys and reveal the hostage. You are free, run! And, of course, we'll wait a hot second just to show you that there is a mini kit there. You saw that purple get slurped up, right? And we'll drop down on this lower balcony because, well, there's lots of studs here, including another purple and a handful of blues and golds 2s. And, yeah, now we can go ahead and toggle over to our other guy just because it makes it easier. And I want to point out, I do know how to count. Yes, I am aware we have only gotten the 1 mini kit, but the first part of 3 is right here. In fact, we get a couple of other mini kits before we find the other 2 pieces. So this is actually part of mini kit number 5. But it's the first part, and it's important you grab it now because otherwise you'd have to do a lot of backtracking. So smash it, and we'll go ahead and keep on with the keeping on. Next up, we're going to go ahead and switch on over to Poison Ivy and use her special plant growth ability to go ahead and reveal not 1 but 2 little, I guess they're ramps that we can hop up on. Now, I'm bad at games, so I missed this a couple of times. Really, I don't know why I was really working my wall jumping skills here, but eventually I get the double jump and get up onto the roof. Anybody with double jump ability should be able to get up there. And of course, you can deploy a bomb and take out some of the silver canisters up there, giving you some studs, but at this point, we don't really need them. But again, we might though, because we're gonna try to buy that 6x stud multiplier for 3 million before we start that next video, and that is gonna make life so much easier. But in fact, we need to get that 3 million before we can purchase it. All right, drop down below, go ahead and fly across the gap using your favorite gliding character. Flip the switch, it's going to go ahead and turn off the fans upstairs, and I highly recommend grabbing those studs. Why not? They're just chilling there waiting for us. I don't know what Buddy was doing there, so I went ahead and toggled over and made sure he came with me, because I find that in these earlier Lego games, often when you leave a character behind, they get super stuck, and then sometimes you can't toggle or advance or do what you need to do in order to go on, and you have to go all the way back to retrieve him. So I make sure that I got all of my no minifig left behind. That's my new motto. All right, up top we go, double jump. Normally you'd have to build up this box, push it down the checkerboard path to give us access from that other character, but we don't need that. We got double jump, we can free play it up, switch to whoever we want. Back in this corner over here, we've got ourselves some silver bricks. We're going to destroy those, and of course, SWAT? I think not. We'll take those guys out and build up this nice little elevator here. If you're quick about it, you can make it on the first go, just like I did. Now we've got a quick little mini boss battle here, and we got to take out a helicopter. You got to hit him 3 times with his, they're like bombs or missiles, and you can kind of fool him. First he deploys blue smoke. That is where the bomb will go. It's sort of like a heat-seeking missile, if you will. And I found that basically, for whatever reason, it sort of messed up my theory. But it worked on my scouting run and also for my story run as well. But basically, you just stand on this front right green tile. Well, it's red, but make it green. Wait till he drops that bomb in there and it pops up and explodes. And as soon as it does, move over to the left tile, stand on it till he deploys the blue smoke, then move back over to the right tile. It's pretty simple. Rinse and repeat this till all 3 of those hearts are removed, or depleter that meter is how we like to say it around here. But we'll go ahead and repeat this. Here goes. Last blue smoke deployed right about meow. And it's back up there. You see that the fan blows it back up into his face. The bomb follows it and hits him. Well, on the undercarriage there. Knocks him down. And look at that. We've got some bricks we can build up into a ladder. We got some more SWAT and Kappas trying to stop us, so we'll go ahead and take those guys down. And once the coast is clear, we can finish the ladder and make our way up top, which we're getting closer to. Well, there's another mini kit right up top here, and then we're getting close to a huge gap we got to make. And once it shows us the gap, we actually get a peek at the next 2 billboards we have to take down for that mini kit number 5. So, all right, up top over the glass we go, and the back left side, kind of in a funny angle, there's mini kit number 3. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and drop down to the lower level here, and there are 2 blue, I don't want to call them plungers, but they're kind of like pressure-sensitive plungers. Go ahead and stand on one, and the AI should stand on the other. There you go. We got this cutscene. You can see both of the martini billboards in the background there, which we'll get to those in a hot second, but just note those for later use. Drop down on the ledge and trust us, as there is a nice little safe spot to fall onto. And, of course, you can build up a ladder. I guess that's my bad for chasing that blue stud. And, you know, I told you it was safe, but maybe I wasn't as right as I thought I was. All right, 2 of 3 coming up here next. And we're going to go ahead and blast this bad guy here. Booyakashow, choose a Batarang or a Joker or somebody like that to go ahead and bust it up. I like using the Penguin for this section here, or somebody with the glide ability, because it just makes things easier. You get a little bit further. Now we're going to go ahead and make our way up onto this ledge by using a character with double jump. And of course we got a nice little greeting committee waiting for us. And just like before, we have to drop down below. But this time, instead of grabbing a mini kit, we got to smash into a little alcove, flip a lever that's going to turn off the old fan there. And we can go ahead and target the big martini on the wall here. Oh, wait, big martini on the wall there. All right, all right, all right. Go ahead and double jump up and grab that 3rd one, which actually gives us the mini kit. I said that funny. Don't jump up and grab it. Shoot it, then grab the mini kit. There we go. All right, nailed it. First try. Look at this guy. Speaking of first try, what's the matter, buddy? You just hanging out? Oh, bad dad jokes. Okay. He's actually just going to stay there. We're going to leave him. Don't worry about him. Before actually flipping the levers and pushing the gargoyle down and following into the museum, we're going to want to make our way over to the far left side and toggle over to Robin and his Napoleon Dynamite boots. I don't know why I always remind myself of the boots whenever I play this game. But yeah, grab it, get up there with the magnetic boots, flip the levers. It should drop that magnetic, or the checkerboard path down, and we could slide this all the way down. Booyaka show. Look at me, I toggled over. Look at Robin. What are you doing down there, Robin? All right, let's go and join him. Inside, as soon as we land, we're going to go over to the far left side, take out a few baddies, and of course use a strong character to push this, it's like a kiosk of sorts, into the laser beams. It's actually going to shatter the beams and give us access into a next little section here. I'm going to go ahead and recommend that you toggle over to Robin and use his hazard suit to slurp up any of the bricks that you see on the ground now. To be honest with you, we end up not using them. We have another method we use, but just in case you find it's trouble or problematic for you, we'll go ahead and show you both ways just in case. So push that strong handle into place. You got to pull it out first, push it in, and then flip the lever, which should sort of put that laser on a weird schedule. It's like someone's got the clapper clapping on and off playing games with us. But we'll go ahead and use our sonar ability and get our on to shatter that glass. And look at that. We've got that next mini kit in the bag. Now, I accidentally ran into the lasers, and for whatever reason, it spawned me way back here, but I'll take it. And we'll keep on with the keeping on in advance as the story wanted us to. Jump up on these high ledge handhelds and flip over the lasers and smack the control panel, thus turning it off. Now, I happen to notice a couple of those hazard bricks on the ground there, so I slurped them up, giving me a total of 10 so far. Now, just like all of those dispensers, it's going to require 25, but don't worry, we got some more piles coming up. And we're making sure we ratty the baddies here, and I come all the way over here to see if I thought there was more in there, but there's not. What we need to do next is actually deploy a penguin bomb through the little chute here, and it should take out that silver, I don't know, podium or whatever it is. It's actually giving power to the door. Once we blow it up, it opens it up, and now we've got access to this new room. We can flip the lever on the left, which is actually going to remove the laser beams, providing protection to those dinos. Now we can go hop on those dinos and ride them all over the place. That's right. And so once we get over there, we're actually going to smash into the boxes on the far right. That's going to give us access to the next mini kit. But more importantly, we're actually going to take them to that room we were just in that we flipped the lever. Now, we actually kind of need these to advance in the story as well, so we'll get to that in a second too. But make sure you grab that mini kit before you move on. And I don't know, this guy was giving me problems, so I hopped off to give him the business, and he was almost more trouble than he was worth. Hop back on the old dino, and again, oh wait, psych, fooled you. We're going to pick up these bricks. Again, we do not use them, and what we're about to show you will probably alleviate you from having to use them too. But again, just in case you have troubles. And you'll see, I do run into a little bit of a wall here, quite literally. All right, drive back in here, and what we want to do is double jump over the top of that wall. By doing this, we don't have to put in the 25 hazard bricks and build the remote control car, then switch over to the, not the hazard suit, the techno suit, and then fly a helicopter in and step on these switches. We can just jump over and step on the switches. Because it's free play, we can now toggle over to a character that has the explodey ability. And we need to take out this, it's another silver podium. It's like a control center. Inside, it has the special red brick we were after for character studs. But it's also going to blow the door open so we can walk out of here like a normal person. Now, again, if you're having troubles getting over the wall, go ahead and deploy those bricks into the tank there, and that should get her done. But I figured just if you can get over there top, it's just so much easier that way. All right, hop back on the old dino, and let's go ahead and make our way through this next set of blocks all the way to the end and hop up on the stairwell here. It definitely helps to have a character with double jump, but Robin got it done. Up top, we got another little committee waiting for us. Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, don't mind us. Nothing to see here. Oh, that'd be the worst. Think about it. Wouldn't the worst way to die be getting clay, we'll call it, thrown at you? I mean, it doesn't really look like clay, but using clay face, rip that strong handle off and double jump up to the ladder and all the way over on this high rise ledge is going to be mini kit number 9, and drop down below, and guess what? It's time for number 10 though. And inside here we need to use Batman in his sonar suit, so get your hey, little closer. All right, there we go. Got them both, and like a noob, I moved to the right side, and I try to build the bricks on the right, which technically you can see the right ones aren't bouncing yet. You need to go to the left. All right, and I'm like, wait a minute. Am I missing some bricks? What am I doing? Oh, there it is. They're bouncing. So build the left side first, and hopefully you won't noob it up quite like me. And then we can go ahead and collect most of those and swoop up the far right side. It's going to give us a lever, and guess what it's going to do? Did you notice that mini kit up in the high left side of the screen there in the cage? Go ahead and flip it, and booyakashow, it catapults that weird ball, knocks it down, and that mini kit is ours for the taking. Now, if you were struggling, you might have had to come up here even to get some of those hazard bricks. Ironically, they put some of those hazard bricks on the other side of that wall that we leaped over, which kind of makes it, I guess it's ridiculous because you don't need them once you're over there, right? Alright, alcove, smash the kiosk, build up the pressure, psych, it's a push switch, push it on the green side, and stop at the laser beam so your buddy can get through, and then continue to push it all the way till it blocks that final laser path there. Buddy is going to be standing on the switch, giving us access through the next section, and of course we can double jump over that final one and bust open the generator, which gives us the final room. It's some sort of special room in this museum. I'm not quite sure what we're calling this room, but basically what we need to do is get up on the high left side by double jumping up there, and then smash both of those frames. One of them has a lever in it that will switch. That lever's actually going to make a wall pop up inside this little, I don't know, exhibit or whatever that's down below in the glass. And then we actually need to do that twice. Once both of those are up, we can deploy one of the penguin bombs in there, and of course it'll ruin that whole glass structure and give us access to what we need and end the level. Now, make sure you glide across the top using your favorite gliding character and flip that switch up there. And again, there's more hazard breaks. Those things are everywhere. One might call them hazardous? All right, SWAT, I think not. One last time. We'll go ahead and... Oh, wait, there's more coming in. Hurry up and deploy the bomb. And, oh, get it in the hole this time. Yeah, buddy. Title by tape. Moving on, we'll go ahead and... Booyaka Show! It is officially done did. The level is over. And we are going to the final totals. All right, check it out. We've got that character studs red brick unlocked. We also got that supervillain stud total, and then some. In fact, we're going to get a nice reward for our full mini kit display as well, so that's always nice. You can see here we finished the level with just over 1.7. Now, well, actually, psych, we started the level with 1.7. Add them all up, we got 2.8. And I think we get a little bit more from the mini kits, too, if I'm right. We might even have enough when I'm done. We'll have to wait and see. Keep in mind the target total right now for our next red brick stud purchase is going to be 3 million. Oh, booyaka show! Look at that. All right. So we're sitting on 3 million and more, and we'll be able to buy that brick. But that is going to officially do it for Lego Batman Level 22, stealing the show free play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click that like button. Always feel free to check us out on social media as well. But for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time, slap!